Hello, my people. Good day from wherever you're watching. I welcome you all to the Renewed Parenting Platform. My name is Choma Odikulu, and I call myself a masterpiece, an institution, a legacy builder, and a maker of kings. So, welcome to the platform where we make kings and where we make legacy builders. All right, today we'll be discussing about sex conversations to have with our 3 to 4 years old. Yes. We actually started a series of sex conversation to have with our children, and today we're doing the sex conversations for the age bracket 3 to 4 years old. Now, 3 to 4 years old, this age is the age bracket that we refer to as preschoolers. This age is characterized by asking questions. Do you have a 3 to 4 year old in your house? Do you notice the increase in the number of questions your 3 to 4 year old is asking? Yes, it's normal. It's normal within this age bracket to ask a lot of questions. So how do we start these conversations with our 3 to 4 year old? Now, we need to be open, or we have to be open as parents to answer the questions of our children. We need to be open, or we have to be open to answer the questions our children are asking. What questions are your children asking and you're not answering? Even sometimes our children might ask a whole lot of questions and you might feel, oh God, I'm so exhausted, I'm tired. Even if you're tired, communicate to your child that you're tired and you might answer the question the next day, but don't shy away from the question. Don't shoo your child away. Don't tell the child, oh, keep quiet. What do you know? Why are you asking this? Now, it's expected for our children to ask us a lot of questions, and sometimes you see a child asking questions about their body they don't know. And sometimes what do parents do? They just shoo the child away, shut the child up, tell the child to keep quiet, and you're not answering the child with questions. You're not answering this child is curious. This child wants to know more about his or her body, and you as the parents, or we as the parents, were meant to be the first teachers of our children. How are we responding to the questions they are asking? Now, some of the ways we can begin to have this sex conversation with our 3 to 4 year old is to teach our children how to affirm themselves. Affirmation is very good for this age bracket, 3 to 4 years old. You need to teach your child how to affirm themselves, and you have to first of all affirm your children. You have to affirm their gender. For example, you have a 3 or a 4 year old. You tell your 3 to 4 year old, you're such a beautiful girl. You're such a handsome boy. Can you see the way you're so handsome like dad? Can you see the way you're beautiful like mom? You're so beautiful. I like your hair. Your hair is just like mine. I like your body build. Affirming our children. Because when we affirm them, we now teach them how to affirm themselves. We need to start to affirm their genders. You need to affirm our children so that they will feel okay. They will feel happy with their gender. You tell them something like, oh, you're such a beautiful girl. The day God created you, that must be a special day. Be our children's number one, be our children's number one praise singers. Affirm them very well, because that is sex conversations you're having. Affirm the gender of your child. Affirm who your child is. Affirm all the qualities your child has. The hair, the color of the hair, the body build, her eye. Just affirm them, because affirmation works so well with 3 to 4 year old. So as a parent, are you affirming your child? Or are you telling your child, oh no, if I tell my child that this child is beautiful, this child will be feeling too big, or the child will be feeling something else? No, that's wrong. Start to affirm that child, because there's something this affirmation does for this child. It makes them to create a sense of identity. It makes them to start to feel, oh, this is who I am. I'm okay with the way I am. I'm enough. Start to tell your children those words. Then you could tell them things like, oh, God created you as a beautiful girl. Do you know God created you as a beautiful girl? Do you know God created you as a handsome boy? Oh, you're so handsome. Oh, I like your eyes. Just be our children's praise singers. That is sex conversation you're having. Because sex conversations has to be age appropriate. Start to teach your children the names of their body parts and the functions, and call the proper names. Tell your child this is your eyes and this is the function of your eyes. This is your nose, this is the function of your nose. This is your mouth and this is the function of your mouth. This is your breast, this is your hand, this is your vagina, this is your anus. You tell your child the names of all their body parts and the functions. Please, as parents, I've heard parents call the names of genitals some funny names. I don't think that it's not right. Use the right name. Tell your child this is your vagina, this is your penis, this is your anus, and this is the function. Some parents will say, oh no, your PP. That is not the right name. Tell your child the right name of his or her genitals and the functions of those genitals. Now, we should also teach our children the difference between them, a boy and a girl. You could tell your child, oh God, do you know God created two genders, a boy and a girl? Can you see you're a girl, you're just like mommy, or you're a boy, you're just like daddy? We should try to teach them at this age that, okay, you're a girl and you're different from a boy. That is sex conversations you're having as a parent. We should teach them that nobody should touch them. Start to have those conversations with them. We should start to teach them body boundaries. We should start to teach them to understand what personal space is. Your 3 to 4 year old, start to teach them that nobody should touch your body without your permission. You have your body, you're in charge, you're in charge of your body, and no one has the right to do anything you don't like, including you, the parents. We must start to tell our children that even if they are not comfortable with us, probably giving them a peck, it's fine, it's okay. Because when our children learn to say no to us, the parents, first, it will be very easy for them to say no outside. So we must start to teach our children, body boundaries. Explain what body boundaries is. Explain to them what boundaries is generally. Try to practicalize it. Use examples. Any way you feel your child will understand what you're trying to say, you must start to have those conversations with your child. You could even make it to be playful because children love play, and it's very easy to teach a child anything with play. You could even have a song. Like me, I have a song I sing with my girls. When we're taking our baths, there's a special song we used to sing. And now, it's so engraved in them that even my 4-year-old, when she's taking her bath, sometimes I can hear her singing that song. So make it playful. Start to teach them that nobody should carry you. Don't sit on anybody's legs. Don't sit on anybody's laps. And it has to start from us, the parents. Sometimes you see a 3 to 4 year old, someone is carrying a 3 to 4 year old on the lap. What happened to the chair? Please, as parents, we have to step up to our duty. We have to step up to this responsibility. We have to start to have this sex conversation with our children. And it starts from now. It starts from this age. Body boundaries, don't sit on anybody's legs. Don't allow anybody to touch you. If you feel uncomfortable about anything and about anybody, you speak up. We can also get books. There are resources out there we can buy for our children that we teach them body boundaries. You get pictures of things and teach them body boundaries. Teach them these things, because if we don't teach them, there will be a vacuum, and that vacuum can be filled by someone or anybody that has less knowledge as you, the parents. We should start to teach our children that they are enough. Affirm your child. Tell your child you're beautiful, you are enough, you are valuable, you're a God. We should start to create a sense of identity for our children. Because if we don't do it, our children might just grow up without knowing who they are. And if we don't tell them, if we don't affirm them, they might go outside seeking for this affirmation somewhere else. So it's our duty to affirm our children. We should start to show them good pictures and bad pictures. Start to teach your child good pictures and bad pictures. There are books you can get, that has these things explained in a playful way for children to understand. Tell your child what to do when you see a good picture, what to do when you see a bad picture. Do you even know the difference of a good picture and the difference between a bad picture and a good picture? It's our duty to start to have these conversations with our 3 to 4 year olds. We should start to teach them, because if we don't teach them, nobody will. Start to teach them nobody should carry you up. If you feel uncomfortable, speak up. It doesn't matter who. It doesn't matter the age of the person. If you feel uncomfortable about anything, speak up respectfully. And we must start to create a safe environment. How is our home environment? Who are the people we allow into our home? The people we allow into our home, do they share the same values with us? Do they have the same beliefs as we have? Do they have the same mindset with us? Do they have the same ideologies that we have? It's our duty to create a safe environment for our children. And one of the ways we can create a safe environment is to put in place systems, structures, or people that share the same values with us coming in, and not leaving our home open to anyone that shares a totally different value from us. So we must teach our children the right things to do, so that when we're not there, when they are in school, they are able to express themselves. They are able to make right choices, and they're able to say, okay, this is what happened, mommy, in school. This is what happened, daddy, in school. So as a parent, let us step up to our duty to start to have these sex conversations with our children. Because if we don't start to have this conversation, if we shy away from it, nobody will. We have to come out and start to have these conversations, age appropriate. You don't have to give your child the full details of everything. Just give the child age appropriate conversations. This child should know. We need to arm our children, and the better we start earlier, the good for everyone. Because when you start earlier, the child grows up with it, and the child can identify, oh, this is wrong, this is right. So as parents, it's our duty to have sex conversations with our children, and we don't have to wait till they are 7 or 8 or 10 or 11. No, sex conversations start from the very first day you have a child. So are you having these conversations with your child, or are you just leaving it to chance, or are you just leaving it to anyone else to do it for you? If you've not started having these conversations with your child, please start to have these conversations with your child. Arm your child, teach your child everything, or teach your child what the child needs to know. The decisions this child needs to make, even when you're not there. So as parents, we need to embrace our responsibility. We need to teach our children what they need to know. So thank you very much for listening to me today. I believe you've got value from this class. Please like this video so that so many parents will learn. Please share this video so that parents will step up to their responsibilities. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel called the Renewed Parenting Platform. Remember, we're raising legacy builders. We're raising world changers. And if we must achieve our goal, we have to start to have these difficult conversations with our children. We have to arm our children. We have to equip our children with what they need, the tools they need, to make great decisions they need in life. And one of them, or one of the tools, is to start to have sex conversations with our 3 to 4-year-old. Thank you very much, and see you later. Bye. Remember to be renewed in your mind, and remember to start to have these conversations with your child. Do have a great day. See you later. Bye.